just goes to show, how thin the margins are, and much more often you've been seeing that now here at this Florida State Championships. Let's zoom it back up to the start. We have a start that's underway now. There we go. Those are live pictures, by the way. So the boys junior quad A final is now underway. This is for the medals, for all the glory of a state championship title.
All the glory, all the marbles, and the color of the medal is going to get determined right now.
Absolutely. In lane 0, it's the University School. Lane 1, Sarasota Crew B. Lane 2, the Bowles School. Lane 3, Belen Jesuit. Lane 4, Sarasota Crew A. Lane 5, Oars. Lane 6, Miami Beach. And in lane 7, Vero Beach. And very, very tight off the start here. Maybe the crews in the middle just sticking out. Looks like that's Sarasota Crew with the only boat to have some sort of advantage off the start, but still very tightly packed across the rest of the field.
Absolutely. Who have we got on the? So we've got Oars, and we've got Miami Beach sticking their bows well into the Sarasota lead. So it's looking like a half length for Sarasota. And both Oars and the Beach right there, and Belen not far behind Oars and the Beach. So second place has not been defined. It's starting to get defined by Oars, getting a little further away from both Belen and the Beach.
Interesting dynamic we're seeing in the initial stages of this race. Belen Jesuit being in lane 3 is supposed to be seeded as one of the favorites along with lane 4 Sarasota Crew. So we'll see if Belen Jesuit will deliver on that, as right now they're still a little bit down, but now moving into a medal position ahead of Miami Beach here.
I wish I could get a good look at the Belen boats. I could tell you a little bit about their lineup.
Yeah, as the camera starts to pan around, it's still Sarasota Crew past the first 500, approaching halfway. That continues to hold the lead there, but Belen looks like they're starting to move up.
This is stroked by Aiden Furness, and I think we've got Caban in the 3-seat, and I think we've got that's right, Caban in the 3-seat, Daniel Arner in 2-seat, and Gabriel Diaz in bow.
And Oars still look like I think the lead has dissipated between Belen and Oars, but
that's right.
Oars still trying to hold on.
What I'm seeing is that Belen may have a little bit of an edge on Oars and is starting to make a move on Sarasota's lead.
And here's Sarasota Crew here, stroked by Dylan Vu, 3-seat Alex Bazayev, 2-seat Sasha Nip, and bow seat Jason Alakali, as they're looking really strong here again with the white shafted croakers there. So pretty catching to the eye there, but
100%.
not as convincing as a lead. Yeah, look at that. Belen just caught back up to a connection there. So Sarasota powered out to a pretty substantial lead relative to the rest of the boats, but Belen now clawing back here. So they're starting to show why they're the #1 seed coming into this race. But Sarasota Crew still with the advantage. A lot of work left to do.
Yeah, there's still a bit of rowing to go, but we're almost at the beach, and so if Belen is going to make a statement, it needs to do it soon. It needs to decide that this is a race they want to win.
Absolutely, yeah. Belen Jesuit known for their signature final sprints here, so we'll see if they have a special sprint left in the bag, because
I see a little gear change right there, and I think Belen just took 2 seats with a move, and if they can keep that momentum going, it'll get really interesting into the last 250.
Yeah, Belen just overtook Oars and has cemented their result to be at least silver, but they're definitely going to be looking for more. But Sarasota Crew looks very, very strong going into the red buoys. It's going to take a very special sprint, and they're running out of room real quick.
Yes, yes, it's going to take one of those sprints that they are definitely walking at this point. They've taken another couple of seats.
I don't think it
may not be enough. Yeah, it may not be enough, but it's certainly fun to watch.
Yeah, and coming down into the final few strokes here, Sarasota Crew under pressure from Beleniers. Here they come, though. A bit more of a surge, but Sarasota Crew looks like they're just holding on to their composure, and still a half a length up on Belen Jesuit as they come across the line. It is going to be Sarasota Crew, state champions in the boys junior quad. One about astern ahead of Belen Jesuit there.
Yep.
Open water.
Belen gets the silver medal, and Oars gets the bronze.
And look at that, Sarasota Crew B coming across the line in fourth, just off the podium. That's going to be a great result for them as
They
well.
need to be careful about the potential for flipping if
Yeah,
they let go
Sasha.
of those oars.
Yeah, Sasha Nipantusi completely spent there. Really, really strong race. That just goes to show, you know, how physically demanding rowing is just in general. Look how spent those 4 athletes are out of that Sarasota Crew. That took everything out of them.
Yeah, it sure did. And you can see it all throughout the field. Those boys are really spent. Really, really nice.